Marcio's fate right here.
This is
It's
it.
contained within this clue.
He's going to sacrifice the clue. What does he find? He finds a forest, and that's it. Brian Brown Doohan is your world champion. He has defeated Marcio Carvalho.
People love watching Magic. In situations like this, it can be as exciting and enjoyable as playing Magic. But Magic often has a very low viewership count in comparison to other esports. Tabletop events such as Pro Tours often only sitting a few thousand viewers, hardly a blip compared to even an average day of Fortnite streaming. Some of that will be the game itself, which we can't change. A lot of it is how the game is presented. Fortunately, Magic Arena looks set to change all that. With a slick and intuitive interface, helpful tutorials, and dozens of streamers to watch, MTGA looks set to push Magic the Gathering into the realm of true esports. However, going from this to this may not be the easiest transition, given that Pro Tours have been going on since 1996. So let's do this. Here are my 3 biggest wishes for Mythic Championship coverage. Battlefield coverage. The greatest emphasis of any stream while a game of Magic is happening should be the game of Magic, so showing the battlefield in a clear and vibrant manner is key. The battlefield should be shown as neutral if we are attempting to stop people unconsciously supporting one player over another, and the viewer should always be aware of where in the game we are and what the state of play is. If we look at this mock-up of how a Mythic Championship coverage stream may look, we see that the game has been turned sideways in comparison to how Arena is normally played. This reduces our unconscious bias towards the person at the bottom of the screen, i.e. where we would normally sit. We also see that both hands are already revealed. This gives us full information of the game as viewers, which obviously players cannot have, and also gives us an opportunity to stretch our muscles as players and attempt to envision how we would play out turns, and where we differ from professional Magic players, this gives us an opportunity to learn. The information bar showing what phase of the turn we are in is still at the bottom, however, as I feel that this should be paramount to a player's understanding of what is going on and what players can and can't play at this time. This rotation also changes the amount of screen taken up by the game. This means that we've actually got a small amount of space down the side. This could be filled with information on the players themselves, perhaps a picture. This could also be filled with the deck lists and the current cards still remaining in those decks. This is free real estate that can be used to improve and enhance a viewer's experience, giving them access to more information. I feel that a lot of Magic's problem is that it's not necessarily the easiest thing to get information even off of an active battlefield while watching a stream. To further increase clarity, Wizards of the Coast could also look into purchasing the Deckmaster extension for Twitch. I am sure that a few of you will have already seen this, but for those of you who haven't, this is an extension on Twitch that allows an overlay to be placed over a stream, whereby the cards themselves can be accessed by a viewer. This means that they are more easily able to understand the state of a battlefield. This overlay, currently produced by Fugiman, is often seen on a lot of very well-regarded streamers' streams for Arena, because it gives people who have just entered the stream a chance to understand what's going on at an easy glance, without having to know what's been played before. This could also be used to allow access to things like the graveyards, which obviously can't be easily viewed during a stream. Further to this, we could even enhance the usability of this by allowing multi-turn effects to be shown next to cards that they are affecting. As such, things like sleep would be able to be seen even if a player has entered the stream after the effect has been played. The Deckmaster overlay is extremely important, I feel, to increasing the viewability of Magic. It gives newer players the same access to information that an experienced player might have. Knowing the exact rules text on a card gives you a greater understanding of what it could be capable of in the future. I feel that this extension, or one just like it, should be produced by Wizards of the Coast and made available to their streaming team. Commentary improvements. Commentary on Magic the Gathering's official streams is often viewed as subpar, not quite reaching up to the standards of many competitors. The SCG Tour is often cited as one of these competitors, and despite the fact that they are obviously not in direct competition, many weekends will see more people head towards an SCG event stream as opposed to an official Wizards stream. This is often given as a measure of how good the commentary teams over on the SCG are in comparison to the commentary given on the official Magic streams. For start, I believe the commentary teams should open every match by explaining what viewers should be looking out for from the players as they go into a game. This means giving key cards, key interactions, and potentially what each player's lines should be in certain situation if there are critical points in the game that need to be taken into account. This sort of commentary needs to continue during the game when we move into sideboarding. During sideboarding, where both players' sideboards should be visible to the stream, this is something that SCG Tour does very well, the key cards should be highlighted again by the streaming team. What cards should be coming in from both sides, what are options on coming in that maybe you don't always pick but are still relevant to be considered, and then perhaps a brief discussion on what sort of cards might be coming out of each player's deck. This information is extremely useful to a new player for viewing purposes, and is also very interesting to experienced players to see what the opinions of the commentary team are as to what cards are important in each matchup. Beyond all this, I feel that there should simply be more Magic on stream. Plenty of games are played at these events, and as long as a suitable recording system can be put into place, then these games can be archived and held until there is available time to show them. This would reduce the amount of time waiting between games that players often experience during streaming, which can lead them to go and try and find different streams to watch if they are not interested in whatever short piece is being shown at the time. As much as I feel that pieces such as the Enter the Battlefield, interviews with players and explorations of the community are important, I do feel that if people have come to watch Magic, giving them more Magic is probably appropriate. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope this video has given you some idea as to what it is I hope we can get out of MTGA coverage in 2019. If you've enjoyed it, please do hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you've got some ideas as to what you would like to see out of MTGA coverage this year, please do hit up that comment section below. If you're interested in the competitive meta looking to get onto the Pro Tour through the Mythic Championship qualifiers, do head over to standardintelligence.uk and check out our podcast. If you're looking for Arena coverage, I stream Arena every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, and if you'd like to come and hang out, I'd love to have you. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.